Previously on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Also, where did everybody go in the middle? Were they just like fakes? What happened? I'm so confused.
And now back to doing quite literally anything?
Well, there it is. That's down there. Technically, I probably could have made it here had I just made the decision to. Actually, make this party accessibility to fly to. For the sake some time. Go away. Operation Stop was going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been quite eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, go away. What do you think of Cassiopeia? Well, into a bag of wills, let's say that much. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment toward Team Star. No, there must be some reason, other reason behind Operation Starfall. But what could it be? Well, I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? I'll return later when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regard. Yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Young master? Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the space of Team Star's Fairy Crew, the Wooshpa squad led by young master Orgetta. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours, you know, I think he might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you went out to say with the young master? I guess that follows. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? You know, since you asked. Splendid. Then let us begin. More green. Ah! Ow. Ah! Level up. Ow. Ow. Okay, well. Oh, okay. Well, well. An outstanding performance. However, beware the young master soldier's battle powers far surpasses my poetry skills. You do well to take ill. Now, if you excuse me. How's the lovely stall? That gentleman guy used to be the director of the academy, I think? At least that's what I heard. Now he's, like, tutoring the boss or something. He's also up here to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I saying this to you? There's no doubt you're here to make trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. Hasta la freestyle! Student guard has been dealt with. It's the mechanic of the team. He made the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunt to do all the dirty work for him. Let's do it. Code word, operation stop all alert! Everyone get into position and defend the boss is all you got! And rest assured, we'll do see without the boss's help. Yada yada yada, same thing, is it? Usual. I'm surprised they don't just like increase every time you progress throughout the story. I mean, it makes sense. Shima, that was a huge bit of lag there. What the hell? Oh, it's not the game froze or something. Ah, here we go. Gotta be safe. Gotta be safe to die. Better to be safe to die. There. What? What are they? Oh goodness, that gets worse every time. This could be good. There we go. 31. I got 32 in like the last second. Our defense is up reach. It's all up to the boss now. Dude. Huh, so you're Koi. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you, anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Of course he would use luxury balls. Zoom in! Ah! I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. I've done this worse. I have to say, it will get worse. Ha! Ow. Oopsie, did you just realize how I'm you was? If you want to give up, now's the time. Dude, you literally just dealt damage to me not too long ago. I'm still perfectly fine. Ah! Ow. House Bruce. Hyper Potion. Ow. Ah! What's the dog doing? Ow. I have an X pencil. I do. In fact, that was a good timing. I'm going to do it again. Ow. Skadoosh. Ah! What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Pokemon on the ground will get that. Yeah, whatever. Time to get rid of this once and for all. Ah! Ow! I love how it just made it so messy and decided, nah, we're gonna kill it. This is fine. That's a lot of damage. Much of the massive damage that's gonna be done from the ceiling. It's a good thing I felt on playing Fairies. Ow. Oh my god. Ow. Oh my god, I swear! Thank you. Die. Ah! How could I lose? What the heck? About a year and a half ago. What the heck? Toy car didn't button it, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called a Stormobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem is clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to power by two chalk it, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I want to see the looks on our bodies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand. Genius, thy name was Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have zero payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Well, cool, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents' old backs of cash to fix the problems for us. What did you forget? And that honky chunk doesn't move, get it moving. For swollen juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Millie. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my chalk and have him move on. They boost the firepower, get the Stormobile moving, no sweat. But the hour for Poison Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? No, I'll get it done. Millie, wait! You know, Millie shoots him out awful lot, but she means well. I know. Gah, it sucks. This sucks! I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you are in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against the code would make me a traitor to the team. Yeah, fine! Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You're better treated with the respect it deserves. I'm not done yet. It's my favorite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. I don't think he ever used it though. And just so you know, you are the worst. Like, the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted on my Stormobile. Look, Master Ortega. Hey, Mr. Harrington! And I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Ah, actually, a different matter brought me. Just somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what is your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the academy really did have an issue with bullying. Who would have guessed, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. That's a mouthful. As was told of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all the records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how to best deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that!
And now back to doing.
I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then, I signed 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half studying abroad? This is not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had him return home to the Gala region under the extent of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to waste all traces of the incident for the Academy's service. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible! After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the ring that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff didn't join me in handing in notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand Maxes have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How can we suddenly decide to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends at Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. I'm sorry. More than that, just one more left. I remember saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Yeah, for a while now. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He was meant to be the gang back in the day. Back in what day? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted the bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all got bullied from the bound the first chance they got. Scared to be spineless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school one after another. And Team Star ended up with the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there, forget I mentioned it. Hi, Penny. Here I am. And here's Koidon. Ah, stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Ah, not again! Team Star went for that, huh? They just wanted boys to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're also messed up. Even just one of them had been paying attention. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face the bullies despite knowing how messed up the economy is. A massive idiot, creating Team Star just hoping the plan would miraculously work out. You really think so? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your award. The next one's the very last one. We're counting on you, Koi.